dead memories are coming back to haunt me. Do you still remember Jay Chu's directorial debut secret?
1, 5 steps in total.
So you know them all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The film blends elements of youth, romance, suspense, and fantasy. Its avant-garde premise led some to dismiss it as a mere cash grab, resulting in a lackluster performance at the box office. Over a decade later, with the dust settled, the film has undergone a sudden revival. Its rating soared from an initial 6.0 to 8.2, marking one of the most stunning comebacks in cinematic history, and becoming the gold standard of romance films for countless fans. Perhaps the film itself is one giant secret. Through a shift in perspective, it allows us to experience the two sides of love. One person's sweetness may be another's sorrow. What you see is only half the story. The story begins in 1999 with a gifted piano student, Yi Xianglun, who transfers to the Tamkang Academy of the Arts. The campus is steeped in an artistic ambience, where historic red brick buildings blend beautifully with lush greenery. On his first day, while Xianglun is wandering the grounds, a melodious and slightly mysterious piano melody draws him in like a magical spell. He follows the music through long corridors, eventually reaching an old piano building, slated for demolition. He pushes open the door, but the music stops abruptly. Inside, a delicate girl is standing with her back to him, placing a book back onto the shelf.
Was that you playing just now?
No.
But there's no one else here.
Indeed.
All chuckles. The melody was quite beautiful.
The air is thick with the scent of old wood and sheet music. A faint flutter of excitement. This was their first meeting. Like the graceful silhouette of a musical movement, he thought it was just a fleeting encounter. But when Xianglun returned to his new classroom, he was surprised to find that the girl who played that mysterious melody was sitting just a few seats away, having become his new classmate.
What are you looking at? Pay attention in class.
Throughout the lesson, Xianglun's gaze involuntarily drifted toward her, and the girl seemed to sense his staring. She would occasionally return a sweet smile, and that youthful spark quietly took root the moment their eyes met. When the bell rang, Xianglun worked up the nerve to approach her, but the girl dashed out of the room like a gust of wind. In the blink of an eye, she vanished into the crowded corridor. Xianglun followed her in confusion, only to run into her unexpectedly at the next corner.
Not really.
No, you then. That's all. Well, now.
What's the name of that song?
Instead of answering directly, she playfully stood on her tiptoes, leaned in, and whispered in his ear. Why would a song be a secret? Xianglun's heart was filled with curiosity, but the girl's expressive eyes had already sent ripples through the quiet waters of his heart. He wanted to ask her name, but was interrupted by the class monitor Qingyi.
Didn't I tell you?
I could hear you from a mile away. This is a school, not a place for you to pick up girls.
On the way home, a light rain began to fall from the sky. Xianglun took shelter under the eaves by the roadside. He happened to encounter the mysterious girl once more. In that cramped space as the rain drizzled down, the air was filled with the scent of damp grass. To avoid getting wet, the two of them naturally drew closer. It was so quiet they could hear each other's breathing and heartbeats. This scene perfectly captures the lyric, "The most beautiful thing is not the rainy day, but the eaves that sheltered me from the rain with you." A little later, Xianglun rode his bicycle to take the girl home, asking her many questions along the way. No matter what he asked, her answer was always the same: it's a secret. As the wheels rolled over the damp post-rain soil, their laughter echoed through the quiet air. Arriving at her doorstep as they were about to part, Xianglun finally mustered the courage to ask her name.
I'm Liu Xiaoyu.
I'm Yi Xianglun.
See you. That rainy day, that name, and that unspeakable melody all became etched deep within Xianglun's heart. Upon returning home, Xianglun eagerly looked forward to seeing her the next day. However, during morning exercises the following day, Xiaoyu didn't show up. She was nowhere to be seen in the classroom either. Strangely, his classmates seemed indifferent to her absence, as if the seat had always been empty. Just as Xianglun was feeling lost and dazed, Xiaoyu suddenly appeared by his side, as elusive as a ghost.
Hey, did I scare you?
You did. Why weren't you in class this morning?
I was just practicing the piano. Well, did you miss me?
What? Well, I missed your music.
But I missed you. our music.
With such simple and direct words, she completely captured Xianglun's heart. He realized he had fallen deeply for this girl, who was at times mysterious, and at times full of sunshine. From then on, their relationship blossomed rapidly. Every day after school, they would stroll along the lakeside path under the glow of the setting sun. They would eat ice cream together. Even though Xiaoyu claimed she had never tried such a treat before, they shared their joys and sorrows with one another. Those golden moments of youth sparkled, simply because they were together. Yet, Xiaoyu's whereabouts remained elusive. She often missed class only to reappear unexpectedly from some random corner. Her excuse was always the same: practicing the piano.
Meeting you is already a miracle to me.
If you truly consider me a friend, then tell me why all the mystery.
If you can catch me, I'll tell you.
Though puzzled, Xianglun was too deeply in love to question her further. One day, Xiaoyu kept her eyes tightly shut, silently counting the steps from the piano room to the classroom, as if performing a sacred ritual. But when she opened her eyes, she didn't see Xianglun, but Qingyi, who was sitting in his seat. In that moment, an indescribable sense of disappointment flickered in her eyes. Meanwhile, Yi Xianglun was in the music room, engaged in a piano duel with a senior known as the Prince of Piano, a showdown that captured the attention of the entire school. Everyone thought the newcomer Xianglun was fighting a losing battle. However, with his extraordinary musical talent, Xianglun not only perfectly mirrored the senior's technically demanding pieces, but also infused them with his own unique improvisations. Ultimately, he won a thunderous round of applause and earned a rare antique music score titled The Swan. Turned out he had taken the risk solely because he knew Xiaoyu had always loved a particular piece in that collection. Xianglun's brilliant talent only served to make Qingyi's admiration more bold. But from start to finish, Xiaoyu was the only one in Xianglun's heart. He cherished the sheet music he won as a treasure, waiting for the right moment to give it to the girl he loved.